Depression invaded my garden. Slowly, silently, one by one the weeds entered, rooted, and waited. When the rooted weeds realized that I was there, but not, awake, yet empty, walking silently through life like an apparition, going through the motions of routine, that's when the weeds called their friends. That's when depression settled in and got comfortable, spreading out its dark, life-sucking tendrils into my space, into the land I hold sacred. Quickly now, depression's weeds invaded, taking over every inch of space in my sacred place. One weed turned into 2, then 4, then 50, until the ground beneath them was hidden amongst their leaves. Is it still sacred if left untended, dormant? What can be done about a sacred space overrun by the weeds of depression and apathy? Nothing in the moment. And depression knows this. The spirit of depression knows the soul-sucking effect they have on all they accompany, on all whom they choose to partner with. This taking over of my garden space was slow at first. Trembling weeds realized that through my glances to their green limbs, the shrug of my shoulders, and the sigh of my breath, they were safe there. Depression was safe there. The spirit of depression often takes root in the places I hold sacred first. This is where it digs in deep, holding tight as my own spirit fights off the feelings of drowning, treading water like my life depends on it, because it does. But then I get tired, and depression envelops me in their cold and clammy embrace, tricking me into settling, calming, and becoming one with the feeling of numbness, of emptiness. But it can't reign forever. A sacred space is still sacred if left untended. A sacred space is still sacred even when depression moves in and makes themselves comfortable. So here I sit, hands to earth, knees to dirt, pulling the weeds one by one. A resistance and insistence on living in every move I make. Depression gets the eviction. Depression must take a vacation as I pull the weeds they so quickly put down. This space is still sacred. Pulling weeds, reciting prayers and spells, an apology to myself, an apology to the earth, an apology to the plants I nurtured, watched grow, and now watch slowly die. The cycle will continue again one day. Depression will move in again, sacred spaces will become dormant, and I will again make apologies to the plants and land I nurture. But this is the cycle of my life, and I cannot and will not feel sorry for myself. Depression has partnered with me, a one-sided partnership that I can't be rid of. So I live with it. Depression and I coexist. Two peas in a cyclical pod of mental numbness through emotional expression. And that's okay. I will continue with my knees to dirt, hands in earth, insistence on living and tending my sacred space.